I'm here with Ryan Carter, who covered the film festival for Extra on the red carpet. And it's done.
It is done. My life is back.
Okay. So, first, well, what was your favorite film?
Favorite film, Dallas Buyers Club.
Woodruff, you've tested positive for HIV. Have you ever used intravenous drugs? Have you ever engaged in homosexual conduct?
Homo. You say homo? You made a mistake. That ain't me.
For me, it was surprising that Jared Leto was the standout of that film. I think there was a lot of talk about Matthew McConaughey being, the Oscar buzz contender in terms of that film, but Jared Leto just totally blew it out of the water, and I think he'll be the guy taking home the Academy Award.
One of the things that has come up this year about the Academy Awards is that Blue is the Warmest Color is not going to be nominated for an Academy Award. It was probably my favorite film of the film festival.
Yeah.
And the women, I don't know if you met them, were gorgeous. Like it made you want to become a lesbian, if you weren't a lesbian already. What film was the most, not memorable, but in the sense that you could not stop thinking about it?
Prisoners with Jake Gyllenhaal and Hugh Jackman, it got in your head. Like, it was such an amazing story. There were twists and turns at every corner, so it really trapped you in there. I basically went straight from the screening to the red carpet for the movie, and I couldn't forget about it. I was just so caught up in it, and especially talking to Paul Dano, who plays the guy that they suspect committed this crime in the start of the film. Even just talking to him, I was like, I can't look at you. Like, you're just too... There's something about you. But yeah, really good film, and definitely it sticks in your head.
And Denis Villeneuve had another film, Enemy, with Jake Gyllenhaal, which was the film that actually I couldn't stop thinking about because it's like a weird, like Torontonian version of Mulholland Drive. Yeah. What person did you enjoy talking to?
I had a pretty fun chat with Hugh Jackman, another Australian of mine. He just kind of landed in front of me on the red carpet, and as I said, I'd just come from the screening of Prisoners, so I was still a little irked by the film, and so I was like, how would I even describe this movie? And I just thought of my dad. My dad would use the words full on.
Full on, Ryan's dad.
It's kind of like an Aussie expression, meaning like so intense, and you couldn't even you can't forget about it. So that's kind of where I went with Hugh Jackman. We kind of had this great interaction.
It's interesting because we had a couple of wonderful long discussions with people, and I must say the most interesting one had to be with the filmmaker who did Eastern Boys, which is a great film, a very timely film about Eastern Europeans who live in Paris as hustlers, but it was a really great interview. The other great person, we got to meet the star Taylor Schilling of Orange is the New Black, and she was a delight.
I love Stay. I hope people check it out, because that's one of the reasons I want to do this. I went, oh my God, this is one of those films that needs to be nurtured. So,
thank you for saying that.
So what film should people be on the lookout for that you've seen?
In terms of what's coming up in the next few months, for me, Labor Day by Jason Reitman, amazing Canadian director. That was just, it took me by surprise. Like I love his work, and I was definitely looking forward to seeing it, but it just blew me out of the water.
The film that I would say keep an eye out for is this fascinating film from Venezuela called Bad Hair, which is just beautiful and almost classic cinema, classic neorealist, but really lovely. So there we go. Till next year, Ryan.
Yes, I know. We'll see you next year. It's like now it's time to sleep. It's time to relax. But thank you so much.